Welcome back. You're watching Headlines now. A top national story this evening. The CWG storm in the parliament continues, with the opposition hitting out hard at the government with cynicism, calling it a big fat Indian wedding without the groom, and pointing out that the scams surrounding the CWG are a shame. But the Congress was not a silent spectator to these taunts either. Manish Tiwari came out with an emotional outburst and said it was the BJP-led NDA which made the crucial decisions for this Commonwealth Games during their regime.
अब जब मैं छोटा था तो मुझे जेम्स बॉन्ड की सिनेमा देखने का बड़ा शौक था। उसमें जेम्स बॉन्ड MI6 का इंग्लैंड का एक स्पाई है और उसके पास लाइसेंस टू किल है। मैं यह जानना चाहता हूं कि लाइसेंस टू करप्शन मांगने के लिए CVC के पास में सरकार की तरफ से कौन गया था? अगर जेम्स बॉन्ड, वह लाइसेंस टू करप्शन मांगने कौन गया? और ऐसी कोई भी एजेंसी नहीं है जिस एजेंसी के ऊपर उन्होंने आरोप नहीं लगाया।
राष्ट्रमंडल खेलों से जुड़े हुए जितने बुनियादी फैसले थे, वो सारे बुनियादी फैसले एनडीए की सरकार ने किए थे। सबसे पहला फैसला कि खेलों की पेशकश करना, दूसरा खेल दिल्ली में होंगे, वो भी फैसला इनका था। तीसरा, खेल की प्रबंधन समिति कैसी होगी, वो भी फैसला इन्हीं का था।
Meanwhile, there seems to be increasing trouble for Kalmari's key aides, with Joint Director of the CWG Organizing Committee T.S. Darbari being sacked. Darbari had been suspended pending an inquiry after his name cropped up in alleged corruption during the Queen's Baton Relays launch in London, and has been told to hand over charge to Additional Director General V.K. Saxena. In fact, the Organizing Committee has finally acted on the instructions and given the marching orders to Darbari, who appeared before the Enforcement Directorate today in a probe over his alleged customs violations. Now, it's been 2 days since the unfortunate environment disaster struck the waters near Mumbai when two ships collided near the harbour. The situation is being monitored very closely. In fact, the disaster management team met today to assess the situation. But Maharashtra's Chief Minister Ashok Chavan has reacted to the situation, saying that it is a serious concern and that they are trying to contain the oil spill.
Already filed cases against the captains of the two ships which are from abroad. Today myself I am going to have an aerial look at the exact situation. But as you said, that the government, union government and the state government is doing a level best. But definitely it's a matter of concern. We have also advised the people in that area not to go in for fishing, because the fishes and the marine life around that area is bound to be affected by this oil slick. So trying to contain it as far as possible.
Why has it taken so long? Are we not equipped enough?
It's not taken long. You see, earlier it was basically the Coast Guard and the defense which was looking into it. Well, I'm not here to blame anybody on the other side, but efforts are being mounted to see that it is contained. But frankly speaking, things are not fully controlled, and that's why we are all worried about it. Necessary administrative measures are being taken.
Now, it's battleground Lalgarh in West Bengal, as Mamata Banerjee is expected to address a rally there soon. It's becoming the epicenter of the pitched battle, as the two states, the state and the Maoists 2 years ago. But yesterday, the CPM hit out, alleging a nexus between Mamata and the Maoists. The centre has permitted the West Bengal government to deploy CRPF personnel to provide security during the rally. The Maoist-backed PCPA, as well as top Maoist leader Kishanji, in fact, had extended support to the rally. Clashes are already being reported, with one person being injured after Trinamool and CPM workers clashed over tearing of posters of the rally, according to the police. With the cold-blooded murders of RTI activists shooting up in 2010, the government perhaps did not have an option but to protect whistleblowers. The cabinet today cleared the whistleblowers bill, which provides protection to those who expose corruption. This bill is likely to be tabled tomorrow. In fact, the number of whistleblowers killed this year alone has gone up to 8. The Congress-ruled Maharashtra tops the list with 4 killings, followed by the BJP-ruled Gujarat with 2. A quick sports update. Somdev Varman's stay in the top 100 lasted just 1 week as Indian suffered a huge loss of 15 positions to find himself at the 111th spot in the latest ATP rankings issued today. He failed to defend 55 points at the Washington event last week and could not even qualify to the main draw, thus suffering a huge blow. In the WTA rankings, Sania Mirza's slide continued as the Indian found herself at number 153 after a loss of 15 spots. Ever since her first round of Wimbledon defeat, Sania has been playing ITF events instead of WTA tournaments but could not garner much points. And in the run-up to the Madras Day, which is on the 22nd of August, every day we bring you a look into the special part of the city which was once Madras. Today, we bring you a profile of one of Chennai's architectural wonders. Take a look.
House number 58 is believed to be 100 years old. Experts familiar with the history of buildings say this L-shaped structure could have been a guest house during the British rule. Its present owner A.S. Sulochana won control of this ancestral property after a legal case that lasted 20 years. Her late son Raja Sitarama was a prominent figure in the Madras Day movement.
We have all been living for the past 10 years. You know, our emotional quotient with this house is so great in the sense that, you know, we have learned how to organize ourselves. We have learned, you know, this building is our guru, I can say. It has taught us, you know, how to clean the house, how to carry ourselves.
The house has an Indo-British style with touches of Chettinad architecture. It is supported by teakwood pillars and wooden beams. There's a cast iron spiral stairway. Its doors are carved with images of gods, animals and birds. A central courtyard allows sunlight into the building.
The entire zone, we can call it, is a heritage zone because the entire street was having similar houses, but this is the only house now remaining. Of course, we get to appreciate that the house transformed to the present day suitable house with minimum interventions.
When it was renovated, masons and artists were specially hired from Tanjavur to restore the original look and feel of the multi-story building.
Wooden beams, teakwood pillars and a cast iron staircase. There can't be a better example than this house, which is over 100 years old and belongs to the person who championed the very cause of Madras Day. In Chennai, Zoya Thomas for Ndtv-Hindu.
And finally, on to our social networking segment now. Divya Kumar tells you what's written on that wall today.
On writing on the wall today, we have a very special note to someone who has left all of us. Let's take a look at that. Hey Mitran, may your soul rest in peace. We'll miss you so much. You're a wonderful man and no one can spread cheer and happiness like you did. Now who's going to make that call for the children to talk to me after watching my movie? You gave me a DVD to watch. I never knew it was your parting gift, Mitran, my friend. Do not worry, Jagan, definitely his soul is going to rest in peace. On behalf of Ndtv-Hindu, I share my heartfelt condolences.
Well, that's all we have for you now. News and updates will continue in Tamil. Stay with us.